Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the President's Play of Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. Today I'll be playing through Mount Pyre to progress the story a little further. Zeef and Save Me have been trained up to evolve in this next battle, though, so it's time to start the episode with some hype. How are we, boys?
I'm good, Barack. I just barely finished my 48th mukbang pizza from the local. They dyed them purple for me and everything. How are you today, Joe?
I'm doing okay, guys. Actually feeling a little sad today, if you two would be willing to hear what happened to me.
Sweet! That's enough EXP for the both of them to evolve simultaneously. It's poetic, really, since I caught them both in episode 1. Ha 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 ha. Remember that, Joe? Back when you weren't a sad sap sipper?
We evolved a spherical water type, and we get an oval-shaped water type. Now that's poetry, Obama.
Let's get it!
This guy doesn't even have huge power, so his base stats are going to be atrocious. Obama coming through with the first of many L's this episode, I can already feel it.
There's only one gender you're feeling here, Joe, and it ain't Blue Nidoran's.
I'm sorry, you jealous Maractus. Have you seen this guy's moves? He now has recovery with slack off too, so this man is going to be a staple piece of our deck. Shoutouts to Maxie.
Obama with a worse take than me, goddamn. It's still hashtag free Blocky on Twitter in these streets.
I can't believe Save Me is evolving into Palkia right now. The redemption arc is going nutty, FR.
Oh, heck yeah! The squad is back, literally.
This time we actually might see him evolve. Although that being said, Barack was the one who got him killed last time, so I have no hopes for this fella.
What are you talking about? Squad 2.0 here is an upgrade in every way. My man looking like a Porygon 2. He actually has stab, and we have better TMs available for him to learn. Believe it or not, I foresaw this back in episode 10 via Sukuna's powers. That's why I didn't really care when our first squad died.
Breloom Obama with the cap. I don't want to hear it. Cap, you were playing like Krusty Ducklet, Dick. That's why Squad died. There is absolutely no way you could have known we would obtain another one.
Have you seen our PC? I think we have every water type up to Generation 6 at this point. So the odds of us actually getting Wartortle again was pretty likely.
Thank you, Joey Bad A $. Now I'm starting to feel sympathetic, so tell us why you are feeling sad on this very faithful day.
Well, you see, guys, I received some absolutely terrible news yesterday. Something worse than trade evolutions. That shit gave millions of kids trust issues, let's be real. Anyways, I found out what Jill's first ever Pokemon game was. It was Pearl. Over the years, it's become her favorite. For me, out of all the games, I probably have the most hours in Emerald.
So, what's wrong with that, Joe? You differ in game preferences and genitalia, but it's still Pokemon at the end of the day.
Forget about him for a second, I'm listening. Now, what starters did you pick?
We both picked the water starters of our respective games.
By the gods, this cannot be. Surely you had an SP?
Nope, original Game Boy.
Oh, fuck.
Can someone please explain to me what's going on? I might just hit myself in confusion if nothing is done about it.
Well, Donald, all is revealed in the ancient scriptures that the memes warned us about. She was a pink DS Piplup girl. He was a blue Game Boy Advance Mudkip boy.
Memes, the DNA of the soul.
That's very unfortunate. You had an original GBA Joe Soon, but what does that string of words mean altogether?
Do you not understand, Donald? It means they're incompatible. First, it's arguments over Pokemon starters, then it's sprites versus 3D models, then anime seasons, best Rotom form, Dragon versus Fairies, and finally Wallace versus Steven as champions. Next minute, you know, the kids in the White House are gone. Hope it was a good marriage while it lasted, Yosef.
Glad to see you acknowledge the severity of the situation, Barack. I hope you come to terms with my pain and split it too, Donald, you dustclops groping chicken leg.
One word, Sleepy Joe, skill issue.
That's 2 words, you incompetent Piplup pumper.
Leave my love for pumping Piplups out of this. How is Zeef handling these battles, Barack? Any problems so far?
Yeah, just 2 obstacles, really. One is this fat, sleazy Probopass-built orange fuck who won't shut the hell up. And another is a drowsy kitty fiddler who can't connect with his wife's link cable anymore and is more depressed than a Cubone. At least, Joe Mama's still alive and rocking them rollers.
My mama got schmurdered on the beat a long time ago, Barack. So please refrain from bringing her up, you wannabe slave. You can drop the act. Donnie and I know you hate working on that farm. And you are only doing it because of colonization or whatever that stupid shit was called back in the day.
Funny you mentioned that, Joe. All jokes aside, I love working on that farm, but I've actually decided to try and work directly with Snoop to start supplying my own giggle smoke. I'm going to call it Barack's Baby Broccoli. What do you guys think?
Have you enacted the plan that we had been talking about, Joe?
Yep, Operation Amazon Forest Fire is a go.
Smokey the Bear won't save you both this time. Real talk, I have no idea what you flippy-floppy wishy-washies are talking about, but I don't see it interfering with my gameplay, so I'll let it slide. Can you two believe we are just 2 gym badges away from making it to the Elite Four? Victory seems so close, but let's not lose focus and mindlessly let team members drop like Hiroshima or Nagasaki.
So kind of you to remind yourself not to play like snivy shit today, Barack. You really are going through some well-earned character development.
Ha ha. Good one, Donald, but I more so meant the 2 of you. I at least have the king of curses and masterful designer of curtains on my side. You two still don't have your bullshit anime power-ups, so that's where you become liabilities.
Sukuna carries you more than Maharaga carries Sukuna Barack. You and Donald have 4 deaths and I have 3, and to be fair, one of mine was a Hail Mary horn drill, so it was unreactable. Even though you and Donnie are chilling with the same amount of tombstones, I can't help but feel more worried about you playing. I looked up to you at the start of this series, and now my endurance is better than yours. I've lost my idol and now don't know who to turn to in my time of need. I miss the old Barack, the work in the mines Barack. Where did he ever go, that dreamy, sophisticated, calculated, black and cracked Obama?
Whoa, I blanked out there for a second. What the Timpole titties have I come back to? Is Barack not black anymore?
Unfortunately, he still is, Donald.
I'm going to skeet by that comment, Joe, you dome fossil-looking ass. I'm just going to let Osama deal with these punks. Can anything really tank its stab frenzy plan at this point in the game? I don't think so.
I see what you're saying, Obama, and I absolutely agree. But please be careful. That move's drawback of a recharge in a Nuzlocke is particularly scary. It's great that you can blow up the opponent that's right in front of you with relative ease. But if the next Pokemon in the back is a Night/Critting Houndoom, Osama will die. Is that what we want as true Americans?
Is that a trick question? I want Osama to die.
Haha, we mean the Celebi Joe, not the terrorist.
Yeah, I know, the Onion Fairy. I want him dead.
What?
Boys, he's boring as hell to watch. He solos the verse. How is that exciting? I hope a bullet seed pierces his fucking skull like the good old days. I hope a scissor bug bites his balls off. I hope Donald gobbles him for dinner, but considering it's a vegetable, there ain't no chance of that happening. I want some thrill back, some magic, not a green goblin little shit carrying our asses through the league and champion. That's whack.
I can see why nobody likes you, Joe. Hashtag Onion Fairy for life.
Donald's right. It's Osama or nothing on these streets. You don't want to mess with us Celebi fans. We will leech seed your ass until the end of time, which we travel through. Bitch.
Just to let the viewers know, there's been a new Discord created for the President's Pokemon community. It's an ultimate collaboration of Game Producer 6, that Hoopa Humper, Broadway CJ97, Dialzan 327, and Pokemon Presidents, your 4 favorite President tubers all in one place. How convenient. They'll be doing a collaboration video or stream all together soon, so make sure you join the new Discord down below to find out when exactly that's taking place. That shit is gonna be hype.
You heard that right, Dill. Trump just absolutely butchered your name upon generating his lines, and GP ain't going back to fix that. Get styled on.
Lastly, I want to shout out the viewers. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions have made such a difference to this channel. So I sincerely thank you all so much for your support. Thanks for also private messaging me all those nudes, especially from the guys. Special shout out to Lee Gandhi.
God loves a trier, Joe, but he hates pedophiles, so I'm not exactly sure where you are on his tier list of humans. Go ahead and body this double battle, Obama. I can't imagine it being difficult, especially...
Oh, heck yes. The Glizzy Munch Machine is here. Strangle me with your loving mitts, Father Swolly. Let it rip in my gaping butthole like a Beyblade. Hoorah!
Joe, why can't you control yourself when this stupid blob appears? I'm always left stunned like a spore when you say that creepy shit, but you know what? I'll give you props. You kind of had some sauce with the melody you spoke those words in.
Listen to me very clearly, Fatty. There's only one sauce I'm searching for in my life. It's a purple, poisonous, perfectly placed powder that perpetually pours perpendicularly out of my cheeks.
Is it some sort of blackberry curry, Joe? That would be a purple sauce that could top a dish off with the right ingredients.
It's Daddy Swallets. Come, Barack. Get with the program.
Well, I'd rather suck off a scruffy rock rough's tail. No homo?
That was just pathetic, Barack. You should have said you were crushing a mushy clobopus, bushy tushy, and or pussy. No homo.
Why would I say no homo if I was smashing a pussy?
Because it's still gay when two bitches clash.
Oh, hot damn. That was some straight Magmar coming from Donnie. Safe to say you got smoked, Barack, and not in the way you like it either.
I think one of these tombstones has your name on it, Joe. Call me the Undertaker because I'm about to send you to an early grave.
I'd rather call you Booker T. Just makes more sense, you nicket.
What the fuck? Give me my Glock. Give me my machete. Give me that fucking deagle right now. What did you just say?
He said, Nick it, a baby thievel, Pokemon number 827, the Fox Pokemon, Smash Bros. Melee is a Pokemon. Please forgive him, Obama. He meant no harm.
You're lucky you didn't attack yet, Mr. Biden, because I was ready to sucker punch your jaw. Boys, my comment question today is an easy one, okay? Here it is. Who is your favorite NPC in the series? Preferably an important or named character.
Easy. Youngster Joey. Firstly, because I'm honored they named a trainer after me, and second, because he is a youngster. Yummy.
Mine is Looker. I know a lot of people view him as a sort of gag character, but he actually gets stuff done in the games he is in. He arrests Sharon when he takes over Team Galactic for Cyrus and locks up the Sages in Black and White. Not to mention that post story in X and Y. Now that was a tearjerker, like if you cry every time.
Boys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have an answer for this. Pokemon characters are so one-dimensional, and prior to Generation 6, they were literally 2D. You cannot consider them real, fleshed-out characters. Suck my dick, Gamefreak writers.
Just because you are a fourth-dimensional NPC doesn't mean you have to go insulting literal pixels, Donald. Grow up, idiot.
Okay, this trap hinch needs to go. Unleashing the ultimate grassroot flurry of Frenzy Plant. Ka-chink, pow.
Oh, I swear to Christ, if a Houndoom comes in, I will have your head Barack.
Please be a menace. A pure attacker will do the job.
It's okay. This eggy-weggy lump can't do anything major to me. Rain is up too, so I should be free to go.
I sense massive damage incoming. Watch out. Stab pedal dance, holy shit.
Will you two stop with the dramatic pauses? You're giving the viewers a heart attack, no doubt. But yeah, like you said, Donnie, that was some beluga whale-looking damage. I don't see anyone taking a crit pedal dance from this tropical turd, so let's thank God that isn't going to happen to us, right?
Oh, hell no. Are you trying to manifest that to come true, Joe? I didn't know you were a ghost type using curse, you annoying asshole. Well, at least I have a valid excuse for when Ziggy's skull gets blown off by the dance of the cherry tree.
Abort the mission, Barack, abort. Tricycle is your only bet here. Nick it balls, this is intense.
You better live, Ziggy.
Getting Ziggy with it. All right, enough fun and games. Tricycle is going to steamroll this punk, and then we can forget this battle ever happened. Sound good? Sounds great.
To be fair, Barack, Eggy is confused. Luck is literally in your favor. You'd want to really suck to die now.
Who is getting sucked to death right now? And there it is, the water pulse, torrent-traced rain-boosted water pulse. Man, what?
Wait, we ate that up. Tricycle coming in clutch. I just found our win convoys.
Hooray, he found it.
And would you look at that, I just found out some extraordinary news. I send you my congratulations, Donnie, because Barack is now leading in deaths in this series.
I fucking knew Barack never learned how to ride a bike. Y'all ever hear of Chokma Nuzlocke run? Obama would know all about that because it seems to be the only thing he ever does every episode.
Uncontrollable. The crit was out of my hands. Daddy might be able to eviscerate this palm tree with a crisp heat wave. I know the rain is up, but frankly, who gives a fuck at this rate? He should have frail defenses if his special attack is this high.
Sure, see where fire gets you.
There's no way. I just misclicked. No, gag. No. Jump, pluff balls.
Well, that sounded demonic. Get it? Just summon him, Barack. Summon your ass, pull your get-out-of-jail-free card, you lousy licky flicker.
What are you talking about? We are so back. The next heat wave is a roll. It's like 92% in our favor. He is as good as dead. And I live another pedal dance anyway, bitches.
Here's the moment of truth. One question, viewers, will it kill?
The magic pixel. That man had the invisible focus sash. It's okay, you tank one and dish out the final blow.
Eating it up, let's freaking go, Gadget. We living.
Barack?
Ain't no way.
What just happened?
Lord Sukuna-chan, wherefore art thou? Please help me. Oh, woo, I'm just a delicate lil simp and Omega weeb. Please, I'm Suicune shit without your divine intervention. Wah! Help.
What the fuck was that? Did you just meat ride your own demonic dick? That shit didn't even work. Fraud-Bama makes his triumphant return, ladies and gentlemen. He's even trying to let Save Me die to a pedal dance before the fight is even over. What is this bullshit that I'm watching?
Look at me, Barack, you idiot. Don't you ever say any of that shit ever again. Your integrity and your respect just went out the window the moment you started to beg for plot armor. Maybe right now you are Rusty Crusselass, but that doesn't mean you'll always be a bad player. Please never stoop that low again. You know you're better than this.
You right, but at least Save Me grow stronger, I guess. Man, I don't know.
That is hilarious. The Save Me name still applies. It's like he's asking to be saved from that creepy copy pasta. That shit really ruined this Pokemon to modern gamers.
Even I hate that dumb paragraph. Like, yeah, for the first 2 weeks, it made me rock solid thinking of what I would do to absorb a Vaporeon's water. But after that, it just became annoying. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of shutting up and fucking off, your mother is the most breedable human for humans? Yeah, that's right. Get jebaited.
Well, its stats are as good as we can ask for, at least. I don't feel like playing anymore. Does anyone want a baton pass in?
What, so you can pass your -3 skill issue on to us? Okay, that was too far. I'm only joking, Barack. Here's what you're gonna do. Lead with Save Me and totally dominate the rest of this mountain. He is powerful enough and at a high enough level that I can't imagine something getting in his way. You'll make quick work of these few trainers, grab the TM at the pinnacle, and then we can call it a day. After this episode, you should just relax. It won't be your turn for another 2 weeks, so you can rebuild yourself mentally. There's some amazing games coming out this weekend. Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Bros. Wonder are both going to be Game of the Year contenders. I can feel it. So walk away from this play session not thinking about the deaths you caused, but the deaths you prevented. I'll pick up the slack next time and we will have another flawless run. I'm sorry if I offended you with my words. I'm known to go a bit extreme when popping pillies. Same goes for you, Donnie. I just love you guys. I don't know how to express myself half the time.
Damn, that hit deep! Joe Senpai!
What the? That was the craziest flip turn in mannerisms I have ever seen. Is this what our ancestors foretold? The Joe humbling arc has begun? Not gonna lie, Joe. With that attitude, I wouldn't mind giving you the title of our team's leader and placing faith in you for this run. Statistically, you are the GOAT after all.
Well, boys, as Troy Bolton, my lover, once said, we are all in this together. My success is your success, so I'm down to take over as captain from you, Barack. You've done amazing so far, but before your fuel burns out like a coalossal, let me carry us through the rest of the game. Trust me, guys, I've got this.
You're right, Joe. My friends are my power. The Wug Trio is back on top and ready to destroy whoever is unfortunate enough to cross our paths. Thank you guys for helping me get through my negativity. It's hard to get over such a depressing mental block, but we are in this shizzle for rizzle.
Now you're talking Obama. Who needs the devil to beat a self-imposed challenge of a children's monster collecting game? Call me Freddie Mercury. Don't stop me now.
Call me Freddie Mercury, because I'm having a good time.
Call me Freddie Mercury, because I have AIDS. It's a serious issue at the moment.
Yes, sorry, can't help you with that one, Joe. What is that TM we just got, Obama?
Conversion. Pure ass, but more money for the big city. Ka-ching! Here's the real morality questions we should be asking ourselves. Is it wrong of me to use my daddy's dead body to fly around the region? He's useless anyway as a corpse, so I might as well get one final use out of him.
You're seriously downplaying what you can do with corpses, Barack?
Control yourself, Joe. You've behaved so well all episode, let's just end it on a somewhat normal note. Go ahead and pursue the goons in Slateport as soon as possible, Barack.
No problem, Donnie. My daddy will soar through the sky and lead us to victory. May he rest in peace or whatever.
What type of milk did he bring back?
You know what? As dumb as Team Magma and Aqua's final goals are, they at least get stuff done in these games. They steal a submarine and an elusive orb at the top of a cemetery from an elderly couple, and they manage to awaken the dormant Pokemon that they've been searching for. Hell, they even caused the catastrophic weather event that they originally intended.
That's true, Donald. It's only after the fact that they realize how much of a screw-up the whole thing is. Anyways, I'm going to end off in Lily Cove for like the millionth episode in a row after depositing our newest casualties. I have faith in you, Captain Joseph. You will carry us on, my wayward son.
I'm excited to see how you play next time, Mr. President. The Aqua hideout won't be that easy. One slip up and our whole team could die, but that won't happen, right? Ah ha ha. You've got this bestie old buddy old pal.
Thank you, my fellow Americans. Just one question. Why do you keep calling me your leader? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Last time I was dubbed the captain of this ship or something, and now I've set sail to find myself a musician. I want at least 10 crew members by the series end. So far, I have the fast food hunter Donald Trump and Black Body Obama as part of my team. Say hello, boys.
I kind of like that title, Joe, not gonna lie. Next on the hit list is that Witch Wendy. Anyways, glad to be here as always, guys. How are you today, Obama?
I'm actually feeling so much more relaxed this time around. I took your advice, Joe, and played a video game just to chill out in my free time. It's really made me appreciate life and its simplicity. So I have to start off with a thank you for that.
Fantastic news. What game did you end up playing? Spider-Man? Mario? League of Legends?
You told him to de-stress Joe, not play some absolute garbage.
Well, I started my very first Genshin Impact account.
And he's gone skinny dipping in the dumpster again.
Barack, you are lucky I ain't right beside you, because I would wake up, slap your tits until you started to realize your mistake. When did I imply that Genshin was the way to go? You really have strayed too far away from God. You deserve a beak blast to the face, you moron.
But I just ordered my Venti costume from Amazon. Speaking of boys, are we still pulling up to the function Halloween night together?
100%! I just got my Street Fighter Rufus costume already. Can't wait to pull some schmix-ups on the hose that night. What is Sukuna dressing up as for Halloween, Barack?
Let me try remember what it was again. Oh yeah, maybe it was the fucking King of Curses, aka the Master of Pulling Uno Reverses. I mean, have you seen his true form? That man is scarier than any costume I've ever seen, that's for damn sure.
As long as it doesn't clash with my Mr. Fuji costume. I might even glue a tombstone to my dog's head and bring him as a houndstone.
Better than sticking a lit candle in his hair and calling him a Griever Joe. PETA ain't got nothing on you, buddy.
Speaking of getting lit, boys, I see Snoop is back in the party, so let's get this sucker started. I'm gonna make like a Luxio and spark a spliffy real quick. I know the viewers love when I start whacking the weeds. One time for the one time. This is awkward. My Hindu Kush isn't in its usual cabinet. Well, thank God I have my backup supply. Golbat ghoulies. It's not in the pocket of my gimp suit either. What the hell is going on here?
I can't believe it's come to this, Barack, but we had to step in like a quackavall. While Donald and I were double-teaming Michelle last night, we politely asked her to toss out your whole supply of goofy purple Urkel. We dubbed it Operation Amazon Forest Fire because we were saving the trees from being sparked up like a shinx. Between the three of us, it was a majority vote. We are politicians after all, so you can imagine how erect this whole plan got me. Light a spliffy, more like strike a stiffy.
Nani! You bastards! Snoop is going to die if I don't ascend to his muffled magnitude.
I would say sorry, Obama, but you should be the one apologizing. You claim to be this goat at Pokemon, but the closest thing you've gotten to is a go-goat with the amount of grass you've been burning, no ember. I can't bear to see you spamming grassy glide and smoke your entire bag, followed by our whole team, looking like Gen 8 OU.
No, boys, you don't understand. Snoop Doggy Dogg and I made a binding vow, IRL, that if my dankness level was ever below his, then his Torkoal counterpart would be in trouble if we ever used him while I was sober as a sobble. I guarantee you, Joe, if you use him in a battle in this hideout, he will die. Please, don't do it.
So this whole time you're telling me you were activating your Blaze ability on this Smoliv so that our starter would be safe for the whole playthrough? Okay, Joe, hold on, we might have misplayed on this one.
Drugs are never the answer. That's coming from someone who pops like 28 capsules a day and snorts the freshest nose candy for breakfast. That's besides the point. I've been immune to your future sight like a dark type before Obama, so I'm willing to prove you wrong yet again.
Dark types aren't immune to that move, Joe. It's typeless.
Baka, it's a psychic type move, you absolute moron.
You know what else is typeless? Curse, which is exactly how I would describe this conversation. Cursed.
Why can none of you appreciate that your captain is sweeping every weak-ass grunt in this building with day one? I knocked out a Blissey with a fire blast. You would literally never see that in a vanilla run of this game. So give me props, would you?
Congrats, Joe. You know when to use Thunderbolt and when to use Fire Blast. Is there anything else I can fetch for you, my liege?
A walkie slush would be highly appreciated, peasant, thank you.
That thing bleeding, Pete.
I don't think Joe would appreciate a bleeding slocky whoosh or whatever he just requested, Donald.
Big preach on that, Donnie. I'll switch peak to the front, and unless these next battles are important, I'll just get our snover-sniffing editor to cut us away to the submarine fight. These goons ain't shit.
I have a bad feeling about this guy's first Pokemon. I have a strong feeling that it will kill Snoop. Spare his young, puffy life, Joey.
All right, Yugi Moto, let me scope out the situation here. Seriously? I fail to believe in a million simulated battles that this thing could ever kill our Snoopy Whoopie Pooper Scooper. I'll use Surf to gauge the damage, and if Peak ain't two-shotting, then I'm fire blasting him into the Shadow Realm.
That's a fair play, Joe. He ate that up, unfortunately, so prove Barack incorrect and let Snoop handle this literal insect.
Consider your other options. My hockey is telling me this guy can kill Snoop, I just don't know how. Save Me is a reliable option, or even Ziggy with Eruption. Those two could definitely handle this guy. Joe, I will slurp the milk out of your nuts if you listen to my words. I beg.
Temptations are at an all-time high, but I'm going to go with our smoky friend here. If Beautyfly kills him, I will get a cleaver to stone axe both of my arms clean off. Ain't no way in hell I am letting a literal butterfly disrespect our fiery turtle right now.
Are you witnessing this, Barack? He's using Detect plus Sandstorm strategies, which he himself is not even immune to. If the chip from the weather knocks Goopy Snoopy out, well then I will seriously question Joe's skill as a trainer. However, I have complete faith in our newly crowned captain. I drove by the local playground this morning for about 10 minutes and I didn't even see him around the walls. That's true character development.
That's because I've started hiding in the bushes now, Donald. The security never look in there. But let me get this straight. You were cruising around a playground full of mixed-race children, probably ranging between the ages of 5 and 13 for 10 whole minutes? Geez, what a creep.
Wow. Okay, Joe, I don't think you can start using Blamethrower like a lamp pen. You Chandelure kids down to your basement on the daily, so don't diss Donnie about it either. Anyway, thank God this stupid fly is finally dead.
The future is not written, Barack. How many times do I have to say it before it gets into your Necrozma-looking head? Oh, looky here, another fire blast victim.
Shit, another miss.
Oh, ho, ho! Pump some of that copium into your Vigoroth-looking head, jackass.
Yo, Barack, you light up that Trailblaze yet?
Well, you see...
Oh, fuck nah. How y'all gonna let me die in a kid's game? Y'all are fucking ass.
Tangrowth Tentacle Toucher. I fucking told the both of you that Snoop would die. You'd think that would be enough for you to listen. But no! Now we have lost our fucking pride and joy. Our starter Pokemon. I knew we should have boxed him temporarily until we got to the end of the game.
Boxing your starter is such a scumbag move. I have zero respect for those who do it. What emotionless, heartless machines.
You dumbass! Did you not hear him say temporarily? And what the stuffle are you talking about? You told us that you boxed your Empoleon for a freaking Luminion a few episodes ago.
Oh yeah, but that's totally different. Lord Luminion has a veto for everything. If he committed a crime, instantly forgiven. If he started a war, he'd be given a Nobel Peace Prize. You do know he has the N-word pass, right, Barack?
On God, if that waste of space ever swam up to me and called me the N-word, I would slice him into sashimi, served with a side of tatsugiri rolls and, of course, Tauros cunt. I swear I should open a restaurant in Lumio City.
I'm slightly saddened Paul's balls have been dropped from the menu, but at least the literal Tor-Ussie is still around. That shit is bussin'.
Well, as long as you name the restaurant something marketable, you would make a killing, Barack. Have you ever seen what they are called in game? Restaurant Lana, La Yeah, and La Wow. That just feels racist to say, and that's coming from me.
I don't know. Those businesses seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. The waiters gift you nearly $5,000 for winning a battle, so maybe I should follow the naming convention but modernize it for Gen Z. How about Restaurant Le Slay, where queens dine and kings keep their heads up? Ask our customers if the food is any good and they'll say one word, yes!
The food is to die for. Come to Restaurant Le Yolo.
Everybody's enjoying our food. Shouldn't you be too? Restaurant La Fomo?
Wait, let's be inclusive, guys. What about a diner for Donald's people? Restaurant Le Chonk?
You'd have to open that in Paldea to avoid legal issues with food suppliers. Anyways, viewers, don't let these brilliant naming ideas distract you from the fact that Joe massacred a fan favorite, our goddamn starter of all people. Come on, man!
He's sadly right, Joe. You messed up big time on that one. I cannot wait to see what the commenters have to say about you after this video goes up. That being said, you have a static encounter in the master ballroom, as I like to call it. There is 2 randomized Pokemon in there, but for fairness sake, I think you should just try to capture the first one. Once you beat this dungeon, there is a boatload of new routes made available by surfing east of Lily Cove.
Great! So I'll get to catch another like 4 water types this episode. Why is it always when I'm playing that I have to catch that stupid wet-ass pussy type of Pokemon? And this quote-unquote puzzle is stupid as hell too. Hariyama nipples.
I'm about to pull off a fucking fury kill with the sniper called Barbarical. I'm telling you, I got hands.
Call me Tony, because I'm about to let off the chopper. WTF Joe.
I'm fucking sick of this. I'm over this shit already. Viewers, this show is scripted. Every encounter is a water-type Pokemon. Ziggy dies next episode. A Spoink is going to assimilate Donald's ass in episode 23. Barack is a hacker. We never make it to the Pokemon League. GP looks like Buzzswole's anus.
Calm down, Joe. What the vanillite fuck was that, boy?
You Glaceon gagger, shut the hell up. None of that is true. Stop upsetting the viewers. This MF can't even see what Pokemon is right in front of him. And here he is making wild exclamations about the future. Pay attention, you mime junior muncher. This fishy fish has bide. We don't know how high his HP stat is, so don't lower it too much because it could spell disaster for Ziggy.
This show isn't scripted? All right, watch this. Barack is going to snap out of a daze and crave Lantern's balls in his mouth.
Huh? Sorry, guys. I was just imagining chugging Lantern's Dynamaxed balls in my mouth there for a second. Continue what you were saying, Joe.
Oh, please, Joe. I could have told you that. Let's be honest, you were thinking it too.
Oh, they just look so juicy.
He's got tail glow, so stay on guard. While that sweeping potential could be huge for us, don't let him show his power off against our team right here, right now.
The DS memories, they're rushing back to me.
That's not an excuse to start blazing, you purple pussy. I better catch this guy's balls in my ball.
What is with you guys and balls? Seriously.
Balls, 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 balls.
Great. He's devolved to just saying that word on its own. Hey, Joe, what's your favorite shape?
Cubes, obviously.
Wait, what?
J, K, balls, 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 balls. We ballin'. Ball on them. Balls, balls. Balls gang.
Well, at least you've somehow managed to stay positive while catching another water type. You have my respect there, Joe.
Well, I still respect you as much as I respect women, Donnie. Don't get it twisted. Look, a freaking vegetative monster would have been so much cooler than balls. I know I have nutsacks and butt cracks on the mind 11 days a week, 26 hours a day. But even its grass poison typing would have been nice to have.
At least you got some of your medication back, Joe. Your EVs must be through the roof at this point.
Oh yeah, you best believe it. My muscles are about to start a revolution. I'm the strongest. My power is maximum.
Are you the strongest because you're Biden Urugojo, or are you Biden Urugojo because you're the strongest?
Hot damn!
As we begin to surf the 700 seas, I think I'll ask our comment question. The question for today is, what is your favorite Pokeball?
Good question, Joe. Mine is the Jet Ball from Legends Arceus. A bit out of left field and a newer entry to the famed Pokeball list. But damn is this a good one. It is literally different because of the unique gameplay of Legends, with its mobility being upped by a substantial margin compared to the regular Pokeball. You can yeet this sucker across the region to snag yourself a Bonsly if you wanted. I love the fact you can capture wild Pokemon from a distance so you don't startle them and mess up your shot completely. My trick shot compilation goes crazy for that game. I must show you boys someday. Kobe!
Oh, hell no. What was that voice crack? I want that man dead. That was so gosh darn embarrassing. Bruh!
Another water type. Are you for fucking real? I've had enough. I quit this mono water run.
Joe, cooperate with us here. Pick back up the pink Game Boy and please continue playing. I know it's frustrating, but we work with the hand we are dealt.
Those who felt it, dealt it.
You're telling me I dealt it after last Monday's meet and greet with that bitch-ass 12-year-old James? Curse that silly goose.
Not going to think about that situation too deeply, Joe. I'll just answer your question. My fave is the quick ball. Let's call a spade, boys. That ball is busted beyond belief. In Generation 4, the quick ball has a 4 times multiplier when used on the first turn, which is already one of the highest multipliers a ball can have. It was so handy to just one turn capture for the Sinnoh Dex. Then Generation 5 came around to fuck everything up as it usually does. But guess what? This overpowered thingy-mub-bob got a buff. It then became a 5 times multiplier, which is honestly taking the piss out of capturing. That shit is a cakewalk now because of the quick ball, and that's why I love it. Stay mad, Twitter.
It's kind of unfair that this Psyduck is my breaking point, but I'm genuinely fed up with this water type bullshit. I know it's the most common type or whatever, but this is just honestly ridiculous. I'm physically mauling right now. He's going to be called Drown because I hope he drowns to death somehow. To round out the comment question, mine is the Ultra Ball, the old reliable and iconic Pokeball in its own right. When you see these bad boys hit the shelves of the Pokemart, that's when you know that you're in the end game, boys. It's just your standard Pokeball, but better in design and capture rate. I love that the yellow dominance in color is a subtle nod to the fact that some of the most powerful type of Pokemon are in fact yellow. Alakazam, Tapu Koko, Pikachu, Shuckle, and Mothim, just to name a few from the long list of powerhouses.
You think Mothim is good? How strong is that crack you're on?
Look at you, Barack, trying to substitute that Turtwig for some Garganacl. As we know, Joe is very overprotective of his knackle stack, so you ain't getting some of that.
What I tell you, boys, yellow Pokemon equals broken Pokemon. Now you must both be punished. I want you both to get scooped by this guy's spoons. Afton style, baby.
Fine. My fermented asshole is ready, Captain Joe.
Okay, pause. What the Klefki cock did I just hear you say, Barack? He meant killed by a scooper, like in the Five Nights at Freddy's game, you freak. And why did you have your asshole on standby like that? You might be the sus king after all.
Sus or not, I'm going to see the FNAF movie next week if any of y'all want to come with me. I've heard mixed reviews on it, but as long as Matt Pat drops a zinger of a one-liner, I'll be satisfied.
As he would say, that's just a hypothesis. A gay hypothesis. Anyways, I'm gonna slap this dude up a little with Ziggy before properly attempting to catch him. He's 11 levels lower, so surely he won't be able to deal that much damage to our MVP.
Don't forget he used swagger on you, Joe. If you hit yourself, Ziggy is in trouble.
It's me and Ziggy through thick and thin semen, Barack. She's got this.
That doesn't look like she's got this, Joe. Fuck, shit.
Holy Zigga's in Paris. If you don't know, now you know Zigga. Man down, where you from? Zigga. And Chewy, I'm some hot Zigga.
Let me make sure my brothers come after you once this episode is over, Joe. You can't keep tossing that word around the way you do.
You're right, it's very unfair. I owe you one. I'll let you call me a cracker or Wigga if you want, Barack. I'll give you the W pass just this one time.
Not gonna lie, if I was singing along to a song, I'd rather say Zigga as a censorship, so my pastry ass wouldn't get beat up for misusing a historically cherished word. I keep seeing this one video on YouTube of Roddy Ricch performing The Box at a concert, and the crowd sings along. The crazy thing is, the crowd didn't get any quieter when it got to the N-word part, and there was at least a couple thousand white people there singing out loud. I'm not even joking. That video has come up multiple times on my feed now. It's super weird.
You know what's super weird? You calling yourself a pastry. I'm pretty sure you aren't even allowed to say cracker or have the W pass yourself, Donald, you Reese's Pieces piece of shit.
I can confirm I never gave him the W pass, Barack.
At the end of the day, it doesn't even matter what color our skin is. We are all Americans, so what does it matter? What's your plan for catching this spoony, loony creep, Sleepy Joe?
Damn, Donald. Back at it again with the white Crocs? I can't believe you ended racism just like that. I've gone ahead and flattered this dude so he can chip away at himself. I'm spamming tail glow to stall more turns, because at this point I'm confident any move on our team will kill him.
I'm glad you were able to pull out balls from the box and use him straight away at level 33. That saved us a good bit of grinding.
I'm sorry, who pulled their balls out of a box and started grinding away at them?
No, you must have misheard me, Donald, because what I said was...
All right, my hands are up, I did it. You both caught me red-handed. Why do these dumbasses keep hitting themselves? And it's doing so much damage. Damn it!
I just realized that all you've talked about today, Joe, is balls in your mouth and you're behind and anywhere else you can stick them. But also that your comment question was about Pokeballs. Say, where have you been storing your team of 6 when it's your turn to play, huh?
I am legally not obligated to answer any questions to the press. I am the president, so I can shut you down and boot you off the U.S. soil, you scum of the earth. Move along now.
I love how every episode is 50-50 on whether you either abuse your presidential powers, Joe, or you even remember what your job is.
Quiet down, you flubby, tubby, and chubby Landorus. For the last time, who the fuck is Joe?
What an impressive catch, Joe Meckian, who has long since forgotten his name. What's the nickname? Probably Houdini or something, right?
Nah, I'm gonna call this guy Lucas, after the Mother 3 protag. The yellow obviously reminds me of Lucas's hair, but they both also use psychic powers in battle. Mother fans unite! Of course, I'm joking because I've never played that slow-ass game and only know Lucas because he is my main in Brawl.
Game Producer and I have both actually played Mother 3, and it is such a good game. If you like Omori or Undertale, then you will definitely like the Mother games. Those games, PSI rock!
The only mother I like to play with is yours, Obama. Can we get this over with? I am starving here and would like to wrap this video up as soon as possible.
Do your little analysis, Barack, so we can dip like a chicken McNugget.
I'd be honored to sign us off, Captain. Trace is actually a good scouting ability for a randomizer, so plus 1 point for that. He looks like a fast mixed attacker with high hit points. If we touch up his moveset a bit, he might be able to provide a decent bit of firepower to the team.
Alrighty then. I'm excited to play next time around. All in all, good showing today, Joe. One crucial death, but that didn't hold you back from catching some potent beasts that we can mess around with next time. I gotta hand it to you, bestie.
Same here, Joey. We've landed in Moss Deep, so I smell another gym battle on the horizon. We gotta stay sharp, boys. I believe in us.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Today I, Donald Goat King, J. Trump Ketchum, will be taking on the Moss Deep City Gym. This is obviously one of the most notorious boss battles in the entire series for its double battle gym leader, and now that all Pokemon are forced to fully evolve, I can't imagine we will get an easy fight. It looks like this gym's typing is ice. I'm not sure how I feel about that. How are we today, guys?
I'm good, boys. I'm hoping last episode wasn't an omen for more deaths to come for us, but I guess only time will tell. How are you feeling after the Halloween function the other night, Joe? You got pretty crunk that night, my boy.
I'm still annoyed at you, Barack, for changing your costume last minute. I was looking forward to seeing your skimpy little body in a venti costume, but all of a sudden you show up as this giant black Zhong Li pillar. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how you won Best Dress either. My Mr. Fuji costume was 100 times better.
To be fair, Joe, you literally looked like yourself. How was anyone supposed to know you were dressed up as that pervert from Lavender Town?
I know I look young, but that night I didn't apply any face cream, so my true skin wrinkles were showing. And the Fujinator is also old, so I literally couldn't have made the costume any more realistic.
I will say, I was impressed by your insane instant fuzzy overhead you landed on that chick at the pool, Donald. Then the FADC Ultra after that. Oh my, it was marvelously outstanding.
What can I say? Justin Wong taught me all that I know.
If you're Jay Wong, then I'm your Daigo haunting you for life. I'd call it a whack-ass mix-up, and I would have blocked it.
Sorry to break it to you, Joe, but I am not currently and never will attempt to hit on you with my street fighting skills. If I do start doing such a repulsive thing, Barack, you know where I keep my shotgun.
Underneath the 16th box of donuts in the playroom, I remember Donnie. Anyways, how are you feeling about this ice gym today? Do you have a plan going in, or are you just living on a prayer?
Well, I wish I was halfway there. Whoa, lemon on a pear. But seriously, I don't know how to feel. I currently have a full water-type team with me, which is over half of our resources. And let's be real, if we lose any of them at this point, I don't really care about them. As long as we don't lose any of our legendaries or non-water types, we should be as golden as Joe's piss.
Facts, no ink.
Well, I would hope you aren't pissing ink, Joe. You musky, Malamar-flipping fool. You know what? I actually, for some reason, have faith in your ass today, Donald. I think you will breeze through this gym like a Pidgeot, you voluptuous, heavenly built man of muscle. I've always loved talking to you. You're the Wigglytuff to my Chat-Tot, the Pikachu to my Ash, the mother to my Cubone. I've always thought this, Whale Lord size D, and this has nothing to do with the fact you slipped me that small loan of $8 million.
At least I'm not the zigger to your zigga. Anyways, Donald, as I am the new captain of the team, I want you to play to absolute perfection today. Be wary of one-hit KO moves, random, electric, or grass-type moves, explosion, or self-destruct. I want to be able to shatter any future sight predictions you boys have, so lay them on me.
You won't be able to break today's future sight, but that's not a bad thing. Toilet Bird has that move, and I can see it will do some serious damage against Tate and Liza if we make it to them and use it.
Let me just make sure Nicki Minaj here doesn't kill one of our monsters. But that is a sound strategy, actually. In the double battle, use Future Sight. And when the turn comes around, attack one Pokemon with both of our goons for a sick triple attack. No items would be able to save them, and we could smoke the likes of Articuno or Regice.
My one true love.
I'd take a Regice over a Swallow any day with you, Joe, you silcoon sucker.
Excuse you, Barack, I suck Cascoons now. Get it right. Drown just leveled up, boys. I wonder what it's going to turn into.
Never too late in the run to ask for Kyogre, is it?
Certainly not Donnie, but let's be honest. Judging by our past evolutions, we will probably get another Cloyster or Kabutops. The game seed is angrier than a hungry sun kern.
Please be good, please.
Oh, duck, yeah. Duck me, baby, ducking, duck, yes. Duck me inside out with a briefcase. Oh, yes, duck all over me.
All right, someone needs to fess up. Who the fuck hacked the game and stuck a PNG of Donald into this ROM? I thought we were playing a normal-ass vanilla copy of Pokemon Sapphire. You're telling me this shit is altered? I can never trust you guys.
I cannot believe we pulled Whale Lord Size D, a.k.a. myself, who has Water Spout. This is better than any bum-ass Beluga Whale Legendary. His stats are solid overall. I can't even be mad. Once he learns another move or two, this dude is definitely going to be E4 material. Let's freaking go!
Whoa, no need to shout there, buddy. Let's make sure he survives until then. Stay analytical like a Starmie, and we should be A-okay.
I can't lie, boys. This gym is as dog water as dog's water. This shit is free AF, and I ain't worried in the slightest.
Make sure to switch out Drown if you love him. Waterspout won't do anything to this Horker-looking ass.
Go ahead and ask your comment question too, Donald. Lately, we've been asking it near the end of these videos, so why don't we spice it up a bit by asking it early? I'm sure the viewers would have...
You walrus rustling fuck! Chuck Cuck Wood tucking bastard! Ah! Fuck you! Guillotine giving boo-boos to Booba!
What has come over you, Donald? Calm mind yourself and don't seek revenge using nasty plot. It won't work.
What? Walrein is officially bottom 5? What a load of blitzel, smegma. How have we lost 2 Pokemon to one-hit KO moves? If next episode I get hit by one, we can make a shitty little trilogy.
This is no time to be bringing up Lord of the Rings. I admire how optimistic you are, Barack. You think we will make it to the next episode. How are we going to claw our way through this one? Are you feeling okay, Donald?
I'll be fine, boys, trust me. Once I suppress this boner, we will be back on track.
Hold on, pause. What the crawdaunt cock did you just say?
Viewers, my comment question of the day is, what is your favorite move name in all of Pokemon? I realize there's a lot of kick-ass move names, so tell me which one is your favorite.
You're acting cringe again, Donald. Watch it, buddy. But give me some time to think of an answer.
Mine is Genesis Supernova, the exclusive Z move of Mew. The name is unbelievably cool. Mew is literally the Genesis Pokemon, where all life stemmed from. So he channels all of his power into a giant spirit bomb, which is super cute and intense at the same time. He then throws down the supernova in question at the opponent, reminiscent of Son Goku finishing off Majin Buu at the end of Dragon Ball Z. It's a shame this move is forever locked to Generation 7, but I'm highly considering getting that move tattooed on my body. I know one place that lengthy name would fit.
That's a good answer, Obama, because my move is similar in power and even animation. Mine is Necrozma's exclusive Z move. If you went back to the late 90s and told the 10-year-olds at the playgrounds that there is a move called Light That Burns the Sky in this kid's monster collecting game, you'd probably get shanked. This was the 90s. Anything was possible back then. But this move straight up nukes the opposing Pokemon and the 5 nearest towns after it has been launched. It shouldn't say that the opponent has fainted. It should say they got erased from existence. I can't believe one of the coldest sounding move names comes from such a mid Pokemon.
Still not as mid as Freeze Shock or Ice Burn. Common Generation 5L. I guess it makes sense all of our choices come from legendary Pokemon, as they tend to be the ones that get the coolest moves. Mine is Roar of Time. How strong does one have to be in order to roar so hard that it echoes throughout time? That's literally how the games describe this move. The user blasts the target with power that distorts even time. The rollies on my wrist, no Roar of Time. So y'all better watch out when I step out with them on.
I wish the Reggies got unique moves like Rock Blast or Heavy Slam or Freeze My Nipples Off. It would make me fall even more deeply in love with them.
Can't say I relate or even understand what you're talking about, Joe. Fake tears could be dangerous from this guy going forward. So just keep that info in mind, Donald. Anyways, I think all 3 of our moves for our comment question are actually all solid. Viewers, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment what your favorite move name is down in the comments below.
Wait! Ah! Fuck! I changed my answer, you cunts!
Oh no, he's gained PTSD from Walrein's guillotine.
What the smoochum goochum is going on here? You on some snubble shit, boy? I don't understand, Donald. Why did you change your answer? What's your new favorite attack name?
My favorite move is bite. Witness its power.
Oh shit, Mr. President, get down!
Wowie! Kaplowie!
We are fucking locked into bide for another 2 turns. Ain't no way we live in this one.
You are a noble sacrifice, Drown. Let me harness your soul and cleanse you of your impurities to manifest my true evil. I have done it. My bloodlust has enlightened me to greater heights. This is my true power.
Okay, bro. WTF is going on with your hair? Super Saiyan 2? Nah, that's Super Saiyan Jew.
You ugly as a bruxish. Honestly, uglier somehow.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with my hair? I meant the M on my forehead. I've gone Majin.
Oh no, he's gotten a face tattoo. Everyone watch out. You know that I was a Majin before, right, Donald? I never had some stupid-ass letter implanted on my forehead.
Wait, really? Majin Obama honestly sounds super badass, but why did you give up such power?
It was just a phase, Donald. The power channels your anger, and that's what fuels its potency. It's literally like the move frustration, but I just wanted my peace of mind to return.
Ha! You gay gothita gobbler? Go catch a ditto back home in Africa, will ya?
All right, Cortex, you can shut up now. It seems you become unhinged like back in my grandpa's days. Screw you for killing him, by the way, Barack.
Yeah! Fuck you, Zarood. You cottony picker. I'm back in this bitch. I cannot wait to slice and dice every walrus in the whole goddamn world for taking so many precious lives. I can't wait to drain their sacks with my punches like a Riolu.
Joke's on you, Donald. You still have a boss battle coming up, you fraud. Let's see you get carried by your whack-ass power-up, shall we?
Do I need a transformation now? Starting to feel a little left out, guys.
Can I be honest, boys? At my current power level, I can't beat these bitch-ass kids.
What do you mean, Majin Donald?
My team is late 30s and they have early 40s. If they have Walreins with one-hit kill moves, nobody on the team will be safe. Luckily, if anybody dies, I will get faster, better, stronger.
No one is gonna die, Daft Punk. Settle down there. I see you withdrew more water types, you absolute idiot. Dog would have been a perfect choice for this fight. What use are you gonna get out of Love Dicks versus a Cloyster, huh?
If I need to sacrifice someone, would you rather see balls die or love dicks? Exactly.
Your team composition isn't impressive, Donald. I'm seriously worried for you in this fight. This feels like the first point in the whole adventure where we could white out and lose a battle. I'm not ready to say goodbye to 6 of our precious team members, so you better be on the fucking ball for this fight, or I will redirect the missiles from Iraq to your house.
Go devour a Poochie and a Poonanny, Sleepy Joe. I'm the GOAT, and this battle will go down in history as the greatest Nuzlocke clutch of all time. We will celebrate this win with some fresh water, cool soda pop, and lemonade, using fresh fruits plucked by Barack himself. No Trump beak.
You were literally complaining 10 seconds ago saying you couldn't beat these guys. Were they just your pre-game Johns? I won't feel a single drop of remorse for you if you get swept like a Mr. Mime. About to be a clear body bag looking like a beldam.
Of course they start with the most bullshit Pokemon of the lot. These kids are about to suffer a fate worse than those in Joe's basement.
The kids love playing Monopoly with me, I'll have you know. But for real, this is an Arceus awful opener for you, Donald. Hopefully D-Zeef can one-shot that iceberg with a rock tomb. Otherwise, you are in deep trouble.
I know I'm floating in the stratosphere with Rayquaza, with the amount of copium I'm huffing right now. But I knew myself that rock tomb wasn't going to be doing Jack, Squilly, or Scott against that unloved bastard.
For real! If Articuno is your favorite legendary bird of the 3, you need to seek help or find a new planet to live on because that ain't no opinion. That is straight up incorrect.
My balls are rumbling. I sense a guillotine on its way to chop Toilet Bird's head off.
Dodge it!
Okay, that was slick, Donald. Your power-up is really coming in handy right now. Your skill is better than a hidden ability Chinchino. That Flappy Bird Goober just used Future Sight, which reminds me, use that move with Toilet Bird as I foresaw. It would do some crazy damage in this battle, which, oh shit, I just realized something.
What did you just realize, Obama?
Probably that I don't have time to set up dumbass future sites. Keep up the firepower. Another guillotine evasion incoming. I can feel it.
Well, you know the way I said future sight will do some massive damage in this fight?
Okay, fine. I'll use it this turn with Toilet Bird and target Arctic Cuno then. Will that make your bananas happy, you sick ball toy butt munchers?
I don't see the issue, Barack. You said the move will be unstoppable in this fight. Oh, no, I think I see where this is going.
Stay mad, 'cause I'm at the top. What Gurdur gank are y'all talking about?
Well, I hope Toilet Bird's damage is respectable too. Don't get me wrong. But I think I might have predicted from the wrong side of the field again.
Gang! Speak to me, gang! Oh, hell no, they just killed my brother, man. We were homies for life. We were gonna get out of this bullshit. Blood is gone for good. Ain't no way. It's so Jover, guys. I can't take this pain anymore.
This loss has only made me stronger. Let me cook.
Let you cope more like. Donald, you have massacred 3 Pokemon this episode and are still knee-deep in the shits with this fight. Future Sight tore you a new one, and Toilet was at full health. He's about to launch another. What the fallopian fuck are you gonna do now? You have no strong counters in the back.
This is the freest battle I ever did see. Fuck y'all talking about? Go back to your drug addiction, Barack, and fingering pokey gals, Joe. I got this.
Wow, he's actually gone psycho. No boost. Guess there's no stopping the absolute carnage he's about to invoke. How long do you think it'll be before he kills another team member Obama?
Depressing that it's a question of when, not if. I give him like 5 seconds, tops.
How the fuck did he live that? And ha ha ha, you're a comedian, Barack.
I don't find this one bit funny. Shit. You palm-at pummeling hooligan, you tour-chick toucher, are you going for a Guinness World Record for most deaths in one video?
Or is it giving the most strokes to your president, friend? I can't believe this.
Fuck!
No, Johns, but I literally could not have done anything about those deaths. Their blood makes mine run deeper.
First off, you fat piece of unga-bunga shit, stop clicking moves without giving it a second thought. At least consider your options. 2, you should have fixed your team comp to not be total trash before starting a fight that you knew would be difficult. Everybody fucking knows you don't mess with Tate and Liza. 3rd, stop saying those crazy Tumblr-ass quotes. You're trying to make your words carry meaning, but my foresight shows they don't mean jack shit.
But I am getting stronger. I just bodied the left side. Easy. My observation hockey is even so potent right now, I can see the massive explosion incoming.
What kind of a throw is this? You honestly thought Love Dicks could survive? This bloodbath is never-ending WTF.
How do you manage to get worse with your power-up, Donald? You wishy-washy wimpod son of a bitch. This is like if Goku went Super Saiyan, then Frieza still beat his ass. Or if Luffy unlocked his gears, but Lucci continued to pack him up. I'm at a loss for words. Fuck me, you are ass.
You're literally killing them too quick. I can't mourn over their deaths. Is Save Me even in the clear right now?
It's fine. I wouldn't even worry about it. We just gotta live this future sight, and we are good boys. Whoop whoop.
Load the save state.
What was that, bro?
He said, load the fucking save state. Use Osama to time travel back 10 minutes when all of our friends were alive. I fucking miss our water types. Damn it. Save Me and DZeef were the OGs. Love Dicks was meme of the century. Toilet was my motherfucking Zigga. I would ride and die for that bird, and now he dead. Call me Melmetal. I'm about to double iron, bash your skull, in Ukraine dose scumbag.
I have this fight in the bag, boys. Sure, I got a little unlucky, and 4 solid teammates perished, but the run lives to die another day. Like, look, this shitty, sneezy sack had mirror coat. Do you see what I'm saying? These 2 bitches were out to get me this whole time.
Joe and I will be out to get you too, as well as majority of the audience, I'm sure. Viewers, if you would like us to kick Donald off the team, make sure to get this video to 30,000 likes and 69 dislikes.
You don't sound so great, Barack. You good, my G?
How can anyone be okay after that mass genocide we all just witnessed?
Sensing a lot of hostility. But I guess it's clear to see I am clutch for pulling through such a tough fight while not letting the run go 6 feet under. Let's freaking go! Well, that was probably the fattest dub I've ever seen. Fatter than a fusion of Snorlax and Slack King. Are you both proud of Papa D for that magnificent showcase?
I'll just let these bodies hit the floor real quick before continuing.
We have 20 deaths and 21 alive. This shit couldn't be closer to a 50-50 split, and that's the worrying part. Have you no shame, Donald?
I secured our 7th badge. What have I to worry about? I'll let one of you boys rock the final gym leader. I guarantee you will do worse than I did.
I don't know if Joe has died, fallen asleep, or his jaw has hit the floor, but I think I speak for us all when I say it's impossible to do worse than that battle. Welcome to watch Mojo's top 10 Maw chokes of all time.
You're right, Barack. I am so good at this game.
This is officially the worst episode in the whole series. There's no debate. There is absolutely no way you could redeem this shit, Donald, no matter who you encounter here.
Damn it! I thought it was going to be one of those sick priority fake outs where you say I can't redeem myself, but then I encounter a Mewtwo or something and totally clutch the episode out with a sick capture. Then we all hold hands and make up.
Keep those obese ambipom mitts away from me. I hope you get run over by 30 Tauros next time you step outside your gaff. Mufasa style, baby.
Long live the Slow King, Donald Walrain Inhaler and Anal Rollerblader.
Y'all can talk smack, but it'll never get me down. I'm still pretty fly for a white guy.
How many times do we have to fucking go over this? You're as orange as a trapinch eating a carrot or a tep pig served with some sweet potatoes. We don't want you as part of our community because then I'd be acting racist towards myself, and I don't like being oppressed.
Some of us didn't have a choice, Joe. Be careful now.
You're right, Barack. I'm going to nickname this pine cone after you and call him Plug. I could imagine you smoking this little guy on a humid summer's evening.
Thanks, Donald. Years of my ancestors fighting back against their captors and literally bleeding in the fight for freedom. All forgotten and forgiven because you referenced weed with a Pokemon. That's the equality we've been seeking.
I knew you'd appreciate that, Barack. I'm getting a little tired, boys. So I'll get my last encounter here, then literally save in the cave. I'm pooped after that intense fight.
I can't wait for this episode to be finished. What a nightmare it has been. No Darkrai.
Holy mommy, mini or milkers. This is what I'm talking about. The slack cussy is about to be bussy-ussy. It's literally you, Joe, you lazy sack of shink shit.
You'll need more than a slack king.
Holy shit! If you don't catch this bastard, I'll let the Thule slack off all over your face.
Giggity, giggity!
I guess I was wrong. Turns out you can make that 50-50 split even closer. 21 alive, 21 dead. You're a savage, Donald.
21.
Why are you giving the answer to 9 plus 10 Dreepy Joe? Anyways, my strategy is to flatter this guy with my balls, hopefully causing him to damage himself.
That sounds like a strategy that would work on Joe. I can't lie.
Shit. Maybe that really is me then.
I can't process how strong this guy is about to be. He has legendary stats with arguably the best ability in the whole game. This guy's giving me cutie flies in my stomach. I'm sweating like a Gudra over here.
For once in your miserable life, Donnie, please don't butcher this encounter. This guy could solo the game if we get him. Please, I'm begging you on this one.
Go get him, Donnie boy. Catch that sucker.
I take back what I said. You pulled off the comeback of the cinch with that one, Donald. You are the king, the kid, the goat, the legend.
Is that the Legend 27?
Why, thank you, gentlemen. I hope you know I'll still be naming this lazy country boy after yourself, Joe.
I saw this coming, but after realizing the pure strength that this chonker possesses, I'm not offended in the slightest. Donald, I am honored to be named after what I can imagine is going to be the most powerful being in the entirety of this Pokemon Sapphire game. Is it gay if I pop a boner to myself?
Move aside, Day One and Osama. Joe is the freaking MVP of this run now. Those stats are ludicrous, and the ability is just a joke with how broken it is. If we head into the Elite Four with just this guy, I'd say we would still have a 90% chance of winning.
Just gonna cure this guy's poison and sign off from there. Apart from that catch, I wasn't too shabby the rest of this episode, right, boys?
Wait, what was that, Joe's mama? You wanna fuck? Sorry, boys, gotta go.
I gotta go give him a hand, I guess.
Why am I not surprised? Thank you all for watching, everyone. GP is very sorry about the delay with this episode, but he wants to thank you all again for the birthday wishes. He is sincerely grateful. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video too, and we will see you all again next time.